Dark Angel's Journey. I'm Shakira. I figured I could do a quick weekend review. Um, I am pretty much done trading, though I am testing something out on my stupid account. So my plan is like once I start trading, real monies, and I know I've mentioned this before, I have a stupid account for demo trading that I want to like dip into and use that when I'm testing things out. So that's what I'm doing right now. So if you see any orders on here, I'm testing out a theory on order blocks, but um and market structure, but I'm using my testing stupid account to do it. The real account I'm using right now is the micros account, which is up um 1,682 for the week, and I started using it on Monday. That was the 27th, right? Yeah, I started using it on Monday. I like, I'm definitely going to start trading with micros. Why? Because I have the ability to, still trade one mini, but at 10 contracts, and then I can like start to work through my take profits and then let low runners do its thing. So as we're running through testing stupid, what was I thinking here, right? So I came back in and we took out this high, we made this propulsion block. So now I'm testing to see if this down close candle will hold price up. So I've got 3 micros on for testing this. And with all the news and things today, I don't really trust it. So I've got one sell at this 5 minute high and another one here at the 2 standard deviations. And then I want to have one more, you know, up here to see if it's going to be able to make it all the way up here. They're playing too hard. And it's Friday, and we are sideways. Let me do this. We are sideways. Look at this. I was thinking they were going to, dig further into this daily fair value gap, but they haven't done it. They've been a little lackluster with what they're doing. It's kind of annoying, but there she has it. In any case, uh, I've done a few other testing stupid things here on a short that was just meandering around this general vicinity. So anything silly, I'm just going to run through this with a small micro. And ICT at one point was talking about testing out different strategies if you don't really have a good idea as to where it's going in the markets, right? So I, personally would just use a micro and see in which direction it wants to run up into more, vividly. Also, I'm trying to get myself comfortable with setting limit orders with the micros, right? That's another thing. So, yeah, it's struggling so hard to even get to 40 ticks. Like inspire, it doesn't inspire any kind of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't even know. Anyway, so while that's doing whatever it's doing, because I don't all the good thing about the micros, I should say, is look at that. My stop's all the way down here, my entry's up here, and it's only $86. Now, 242 if it goes all the way up there, but I'm not expecting that. But anyway, let's dip into the actual trades that I took today. So we'll let that play out however it likes. And I think I already talked about Mondays and Tuesdays trades, right? So let's do a quick review. I did not trade on, wait, when did I post my last video? Let me see. Because I just did a I'm still here video, basically. So this one will be quick as well. Uh, 2 days ago, 11/28. Okay, so Monday, Tuesday. Okay, so I'll take a look at Wednesday and the Friday morning trade for today, and we can talk through those. All right, so let's use the 5 minute for this, and let's take a look at the more this morning's trades. So I actually ended up taking, let's go back up to the top of this. So the start of the first, so I took one micro just to test a short out before 9:30 and got stopped out. And then I took a long position and obviously got stopped out, and then a long position got stopped out. So after that, I went short, and I think I got stopped out there, and then short again got stopped out. And then finally went short at 15,912. So let's see what I did wrong in that scenario. So it's Friday, it's 9:30. There was some news at 10 o'clock, and this shot up. And I was expecting a run below here and here. So I was going short in here and, just kept spiking up. So let's take a look at the 1 minute on that. And let's see. So 15,912 or something is where I actually went short. It was about right in here. But I went short in here and got stopped out. Actually, that is interesting. Let's be really clear. So the long position I took was 15,943, and that was at 10:05. Okay. So 10:05 I went long in here. I do believe on, let's see, on the 5 minute, there was a fair value gap right in here. So I looked at the shift, we'd taken some stuff out, so I thought maybe we could go long in here. And I got stopped out because I don't want my stop to be too crazy. And I did it again. And I should have waited at 10, 14. Well, I did wait like 9 minutes, so that's good. I went long again at 15,926. And then I went long at 15,943. Yes, I tried it twice. And then I went short at 15,917. Oh, you know what? I was building the position. So I went short here. Well, I guess that closed the short. Let's show the history. With 8 shares there, 10 shares there, 15,911. And then I took 6 there. Wait, this is the entry. Okay, I entered with 8 shares. Why is there $68 here? It's so weird. I don't even think you know what? Let's add the executions on here because I didn't really even feel like I did that many. I mean, okay, I never do this. Let's take a look here. Okay. So I sold 10. So I bought one here in the morning to test it out and got stopped out there. Fine. And then I bought 10 here, obviously, and got stopped out there. Then I sold 10, 8, different prices. I sold 10 there. And I bought back 8. 10, 6, 1, 1. So then I sold 8 here. Oh, okay. So these are the ones where it tipped up and I'd move my stop and it stopped me out in profit twice here. And then I sold 8 here and then sold 6 and then 1 on 1. And then it turned around. Honestly, didn't think I'd done that many, if I'm being honest with you. But there she blows. So basically, all of this drama here before this, I was about $500 in losses, and then this was about uh with every all of the little smaller wins up here netted me a little bit more. So I started the day. Um, it, with the fees in here, it really does mess with my head. So I started the day with 26,484. Yeah. And I'm ending it with 26,682. So still up. And then on Wednesday morning, I took a long position. So I took one loss in the morning, trying to go long, I think too early. Yep. And then I bought 10 and I took 8 shares off and then one after. So let's see, what time was that? 10:35 on Wednesday, 16,110. So let's take a look at that. Let's go to Wednesday. It's Thursday. Oh, okay, perfect. So Wednesday here, actually, I took a long, and let me just hit the replay button just so I can get closer to it when I go drop down to the 1 minute. And 1 minute. Oh, I guess I can't see the thing. Anyway, so a sweep down here, shift, and I took a long a bit too early in here. I think up here, 16,1 something something. So I got stopped out. And then I took it in this fair value gap down here with my stop below there, and then had to deal with all of this foolishness. So I had 10 on, and then I took 8 off here. And then actually, I took 8 off here thinking it was going to go higher, honestly. And then I just, once it looked like it started to act up, I took one off, and then I was like, that's fine. See if it'll run up to about there, and it didn't. So I took the other one off. So that's how I ended up with that. And then it dropped beautifully after that. Like a stone. Like a stone. In any case, where are we now? Let's see if I've been stopped out of my testing stupid. So let's snip back over this way. Looks like we're still in. So they rolled through, took these guys out, and then see what this looks like on the 5 minute. Look at the wicks. Still respecting this propulsion block right here. But I don't like how much work it's taking to get up there. That's not great. Let's leave that and that. So things I've tested out so far. I took a sell there, stopped out. It's Friday. We've been ranging, so I don't know that I trust that it's going to do anything useful. What time is it? 2:51. So if it's going to run, the 250 macro should help it along. My general idea is if it disrespects this, then I'm wrong. And the idea is this, that's what I'm looking for. Then my trade idea is all kinds of messed up anyway. So that's why I'm doing testing stupid, because I don't know if this will actually work. I don't have the same level of confidence that I would have on the trades that I would take on my real micros account. So keep it simple, stupid, and keep it moving. So far, it's struggling. And this is all pretty balanced. There's no fair value gaps in here, you know, even all the way down here. Like we came this big wick. So I still think it's a bullish play, but it's struggling too hard. This is the kind of afternoon I don't really want to be in on, you know? Now down here, let's see. So I've got, let's take a look at what it looked like down here. 3, 2. So it dropped into this fair value gap and respected it. And then it rolled up and left a fair value gap. Now this is times this. I was out the house when this happened. So this would have been the entry I would have liked to have taken, and then I wouldn't feel so bad. Um, so like right here is what I would have preferred. So we would have gone about 95 ticks at that point. So we did have a shift, fair value gap, and we rolled up. We're still respecting this order block, so I'm still waiting to see how this plays out. All the wicking here just makes me feel like it's going up. It's all the candles are respecting this down close candle. And I need to see it roll up. We are coming up on a time when I'm, at this point I would not be interested in getting into any more trades personally, just, based off of my own process. But whenever things start to struggle like this, like I don't care too much about this trade. Like I said, I'm just testing something out. And my thing is like if we're coming down and we hit a down close candle and we run away from it, then if it gives me a fair value gap up here and a shift, then I might be willing to go long in this. But look at this, it's gross. Paul was talking at 2 o'clock. So I don't know. How many ticks is this from where I mark it? I entered. So 82 ticks that way, 118 ticks that way, and 163 up there. Not really big numbers, risking $86 for, it's going to be less than that by the time we get these sell-offs, but I really like the concept of bagging profits. I really do. And this still feels very bullish, even if I'm just testing it out on my stupid account. And let's take a look at and for once, these guys are all in sync. Like this morning when I was testing out the first trade, I shouldn't have bothered because the Dow was running down, Nasdaq was going up, this was going up, this was going sideways. It was just very, 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 very out of sync. So crazy. It's getting dark in here. It's getting dark in here. If I'm being honest, I would just take 2 off here and then see if we can take out this high. But let's see. If we take that out, then take this high out, then I can move the stop up. And I'm looking at the 5 minutes. Let's look at the 4, 3. So the market structure makes me feel good about it moving up. It's just so sluggish. Plus, if it was going to continue dropping, I should have done it here when I took this short and taken this low out. It didn't want to do that, made a higher low, and set up the structure of this intermediate low here. And then we have short-term low here, short-term low here. So let's watch it run. This is a high resistance space because there's nothing but the high for it to run to, you know? So we'll watch it on the 5 minute. Oh. Did I take something? Oh, this is testing stupid. Yes, I did. The struggle is real, y'all. The struggle is real. So 80 something ticks. Eh, I would have wanted them to just blow through that. There's a fair value gap right here. I want them to turn that into an inversion fair value gap. Let's just draw it out so we know. I hadn't noticed it, but now I do, so I've been struggling to get past this thing. Once they do, then we can turn it into an inversion fair. Well, they did that here. They sort of just blew through it, rebalanced it immediately. All right, so we're at 60 ticks. So my general desire at this point would be just do that, and then just want to bag some profits. Gotta bag some profits. Taking partials is, I think, a great way to feel comfortable, and trading the equivalent of one um looks like we're coming up on maybe getting the first contract taken off. Okay. See if we can't get past this. There we go. Getting some movement. I find that there's always a little bit of movement closer to 315. We'll get a little something, something, you know. But this is rough. He's struggling hard here. Struggling hard. So let's drop to 1 minute so we can watch this. I'm tempted to sell two on this, honestly, and just leave. Let's do that. Let's get the majority of that off. And then let's see how much further up we can get the one up here. I want the stack to support now that we've busted through it. This rate I'm expecting. The structure gave me a lot of, okay, so that's two rolled in with one, so one left. Let's see if we can, if that was 80, if that one could probably give us the same amount as the two. It's not bad. So I want this to turn into support. There's literally no reason to take a loss, in my opinion, right now, even if I am trading stupid. So that would have been 8 contracts off for me if I was using my regular account. But we're testing the theory and tracking let me take these executions off. Sorry. Okay. Huh. Oh, yeah, if I want that, that'd be cool. All right, let's see if this turns into support and continues upwards, and then we can be comfortable, because I would be okay. So I would have had eight contracts off with two to see if it's going to run up that way. No muss, no fuss. Let's see what the structure looks like. My general expectation is for them to not come back past this fair value gap, but what do I know? So, just going to watch. Also, it's fun to have a live execution, right? And see how it work and how I'd manage it. That's the other thing I'm testing out. I just want to get comfortable with the process. So right now, the unclosed candles on the side have kind of held price up. So, and it's been struggling so hard. If I had more contracts, I would like take one off when it takes out this high. But I want to see if it's going to make it back up here. And if not, I've gotten the lion's share off, and this is, I guess, a runner for testing purposes. But I tried a short here, and you know, that didn't work. So, but here's the stupid thing. This is my testing stupid account, which started with 10K, and it's actually not doing bad. I mean, as I test stupid things, we see crazy. What was this? 1102. So I haven't really been using this very much. I've been feeling very good about my trades, but when I feel like I'm about to do something stupid with the account that I'm trying to treat as though it's my live account, I switch over here and then, do what I'm doing. I'm glad I'm switching to the micros because I think that's a better play for me. So I'm trying to focus more on structure and how that's playing into things. So I was looking at this when I took that, I was looking at this down close candle and how it was holding price up. And the simple fact that we did not on here, and the simple fact that we did not roll up past the. Oh, let me delete that. And let's adjust that. Yeah, so let's take that off. We were trusting that it wouldn't roll past the 0.75 of that wick. So we basically got to about the halfway point wick, but we never closed a body above it. So that made me feel good about taking a long. So the question becomes, is this one of those scenarios where we made a low here, we're gonna make a higher low, a lower high, whatever, and then drop. So if we take that out, then shorts would be in order. Because I mean, let's be honest, like they came up here, and someday I'm gonna be so good at like recognizing. Like I was expecting a short. I really was once they took this out. But I think it fell so quickly that I couldn't even keep up with it. Let's go take a look at that while that plays out. So it's just see what was up the top here because I am seriously curious. Because if there was a shift, that's quite a run up, right? This was on what? Wednesday. Yeah, I took a trade on Wednesday, but so there's the high, lots of run through, no shift there, shift here, fair value gap there. So what would that short have looked like? Like how much heat would I have had to? Because I like a 40 tick stop. Oof, I would have just barely. And I probably would have wanted to see what it did. And then I would have just been waiting for it to come back down into here. And look, it just melted away. Beautiful. So I gotta learn how to deal with these. Oh, looks like I got stopped out on testing stupid. Oh, it's got 5 minutes. Yeah. What happened? Yeah, so it dropped. That's why you gotta take some profits, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take the profits. So let's see. I don't. Okay, yeah. So there's one share, so I got the lion's share off, and then one share, and then 0.03. What's the? Oh, that's what the commission's like on that one. I don't know if I care about the commissions on this one though. Anyway, so that's definitely no more trades for me today. but I thought I'd just share what I was thinking in the moment and the current status of things. So for the real account that I'm trading like I would trade my actual account, the balance is at 26,682 up here. And that's good for me. And I'm learning whenever I feel uncomfortable with a trade to switch to my testing stupid account and exercise the demons to press the button there. And then when I'm really, really like ready and I trust the thing, then I do my regular account that I would use for my real monies. Once, I'm trying to get in that proper mindset. But anyway, it's 3 p.m. on a Friday. So y'all enjoy yourselves. Be safe. Shakira out.